Bad days are just bad days. There's no avoiding them. So let's learn 5 key tips to manage them so they don't snowball. Welcome back to Slow Roll. My name is Stephanie. Videos every Wednesday discussing chronic illness, product reviews, and the day-to-day. If that seems interesting to you, please subscribe down below. Physically, mentally, emotionally, no matter the reason for my bad day, there are a few things I've learned in the almost 6 years as a chronically ill person that I've learned to have to do to ensure my one bad day doesn't snowball into a bad week, a bad month, or even a bad year sometimes. Okay, that might be a little dramatic, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Lowering the mental and physical stressors of the day-to-day is really key to making sure that your bad day doesn't snowball. And yeah, I do understand that that's way easier said than done. Hydration is really the first key. If I don't have enough water, I'm just asking for trouble. I've talked about this before. Watch here where I talk about chronic pain and chronic illness with my Crohn's disorder. My hydrating powders support my hydration every day, but it does double time on bad days. I fill 2-3 bottles as soon as I wake up, bring them to bed with me. When I've got the most energy in the morning, I'm most likely to actually accomplish this and also ensure that I properly hydrate throughout the day. This is something that's super critical to make sure that things don't get worse long term. Sleep. Sleep is so critical to ensuring you can get back to a normal rhythm tomorrow. On a normal day, I sleep a lot, but on a bad day, naps are essential. As soon as I feel even a little bit of fatigue on a bad day, it's time to stop doing whatever I'm doing, even if it's just scrolling through Facebook, take a deep breath, and it's time for a nap. There's just no way around it on bad days, and I've accepted that getting things done is just not the top priority on bad days. Next up is communication with the people you live with, i.e. for me, it's my husband. Telling Luke that today's a bad day so that he knows where I'm at and is able to do a few extra things for me that we have set up so that on bad days can mean me forgetting to take my medication or unable to open them is a simple challenge some days. So he makes sure that I have taken my meds, he makes sure that I've gotten my water at the beginning of the day, make sure that those few key things that need to happen actually happen. So he's my reminder, and communicating with him throughout the day is really, really key to make sure that we're on the same page of what's actually gonna get accomplished and whether or not things are going to get done that day. And I think it's something we underestimate and undervalue is that communication on bad days. So if it's something that you have trouble with, I would highly encourage you to start with just making sure that the people you live with, that you're communicating with them to try and make those things a little bit easier on you. Now, this is a self-care thing for me, but there's one thing that is critical to you no matter whether or not you're having a good day or bad day. For me, it's having a shower. And so no matter what's going on, it's not a long one, but as soon as Luke gets home from work, he gets me in the shower, I get to change clothes, have a quick shower, and go straight back into bed. Yeah, okay, it's not like the best shower in the world, but it gives me that moment more for my mental health than anything, to just be able to have that moment. And our shower, I just can't complain. It's so beautiful and we just love being in it so much that it's really one of those mental health important things for me on bad days that we do no matter what. I obviously wait for Luke to get home because of safety reasons. On bad days, showers and bathrooms can be a pretty dangerous spot for someone like me. And so you can just, have that moment in the shower and just enjoy, even if it's just for that, 2 minutes in the shower. It's 2 minutes in a bad day is just fabulous. It just simply gives me a sense of accomplishment, and our shower makes things so easy now that this is something that we can now do. It's become such a possibility. That's something that I couldn't do before. So now it's been integrated into my daily bad day routine. Now, post-seizure days, sometimes this can't happen. It's simply not safe. And I always feel like those bad days are honestly worse because I know that I'm not going to be able to have that shower moment. And so it really truly does make a difference on bad days that I can have that shower moment. So if it's not a shower for you, whatever that thing is that you know is just going to boost your mental health just a tad, I just recommend that you think about that and put it in your list of things that need to get done on bad days so that you can have that moment, even if it's just for a few minutes. Now, last but not least for today, I really wanted to talk about food. We have a dedicated budget for my bad days. On bad days, I just never know what my body is gonna feel like eating, let alone keep down. As much as we have a few prepackaged foods at home for me for bad days, most bad days have me tapping into my bad day budget and ordering delivery. This allows me way more flexibility from food options to spice, no spice, whatever it ends up being. It's just way more flexible. And we have a temperamental stomach like I do. It just makes way more sense to order instead of trying to anticipate every potential outcome of what I might be able to eat that day and keeping them all in the house. It's just simply not realistic to keep everything I might be able to eat on a bad day in the house. It just honestly becomes more cost effective for us to set aside a small budget so that on bad days I can tap into that, order online instead, and just not have to stress or worry about it. I really hope that you've liked this video as much as I have making it for you. I really hope a couple of these tips are going to be useful for you on your next bad day. Till next time, don't forget to slow your roll. Like this video? Check this one next. Crohn's Flare drink options so that you stay hydrated on bad days.